Yeah, you know, I wouldn't be surprised to see the Kazuya. I was talking with Stroder at the last event we were both at, and he said it started off as a joke, and he was just kind of saying, like, alright, I'll just play it as a joke, and then he started doing well, and he's like, guys, I don't think this is a joke anymore, but he's locking in the Roy. I think we should be good to go. Our players are fist bumping, and we are getting started with game number 1 of AZSL Top 8.
Let's go, baby. This is going to be a hard act to follow for sure, though. I think 2 of the best players in the tournament going at it today. And already we see a pretty early lead get off with Ekidona. Now, think about Ekidona. You're talking about their aggression a little bit earlier today. But the thing is, I think their true strongest attribute in their gameplay is their ledge trapping.
Yes.
I mean, you know, Palu has all the options at the ledge to deal with any character, but Ekidona uses them so well and is really good at those picks.
Yeah, something about Ekidona and Frost are the 2 players that I always think of when I think of good ledge trapping. And it's really funny because both of them are players that picked up the game relatively recently, compared to players like Stroder who have been playing for 5+ years. They just have a deep understanding of how to play that game of rock, paper, scissors, but I think rock, paper, and scissors all lose to Jer, actually.
Yeah,
that's a dead roll.
Oh, and
yep. Another counter.
Ekidona.
Oh, wait, no, Stroder's still alive. Oh, no, didn't
ever give up on the play.
Yeah, evidently. Manages to tech that wall hit, but still, Stroder is alive with a lot of rage, gets into advantage state, and adds a good amount of percent onto Ekidona there. Nair sends off stage, but she's got to find something to close out the stock.
Yeah, this is where it gets really scary, especially when you're playing against Roy, because Roy at max rage can kill you at the ledge at any percent, but that falling there is going to be giving Ekidona a little bit more breathing room. However, that, oh my gosh. Oh my god, he's going for the 2-frame with the flare blade as well. Yeah, that setup is super powerful because I believe that side B in the sweet spot is almost as strong as a knockback of Limit Cross.
Is it really now?
Yeah, it's wicked powerful.
Yeah, and Stroder is just so good at finding those opportunities to use it. Gets yet another one, and Ekidona loses that second stock. Stroder only at 18%. This is starting to look like a runaway game for Stroder here in game 1.
Yeah, I think Stroder realizes that they can't play with their food today. You know, despite Stroder very much epitomizing the cat he holds in his player pictures for the series. He realizes that $500 are on the line for first place. And look at him. Frame 1 gets up, Astro fans, you know, takes his headphones off. He is ready to play today.
Yeah, is not messing around and literally just showing off that excellence. Just runs up, jab into back air, baby. That's the good old Jer right there.
Yeah, and I believe the only person who would have been in attendance who had a set win on Stroder was Krupp. The thing is, there's no Krupp today. So we're going to need a new hero to rise up and deal with this menace that has gone untapped for so long.
Is that going to be Ekidona? The counterpick is Battlefield. Stroder did counterpick to Sephiroth. So far, you know, that bigger hurtbox has not been doing Stroder any favors. Getting caught out by a couple nairs is an easy 50% for Ekidona there.
Yeah, and, you know, Sephiroth is such a unique character in, you know, his weight class compared to his size. He's one of the biggest characters in the game, yet he is super light. And, you know, ordinarily, light characters have a hard time getting comboed, but Sephiroth's so darn big that he can just get caught up by anything.
Yeah, it literally just is the fact that he has such a massive... He's got the big hurt boxes, but he also has those really big hit boxes. He pretty much just does everything 110%. Which, you know what? I can appreciate that in a character like Sephiroth. Always been extra as hell. Might as well make those hitboxes and hurtboxes a little bit more extra as well.
Yeah, you know, I think Sephiroth really epitomizes the glass cannon attribute. You know, ordinarily before Sephiroth came out, I would have said Mewtwo probably fits that build better than any other character. But like, you know, die early, but you have a ton of firepower to use and a little bit of tricks to use as well to really get in your opponent's head. This is absolutely a glass cannon pick, and I think it's a pick that Stroder could definitely take a long way right now. They're not being able to seal the deal on the stock from Ekidona yet.
Yeah, both of them are living pretty past kill. Well, Stroder's at kill percent. Ekidona, I would say, is definitely past kill percent right now. F-Tilt would take it, but pretty much anything at 180% from Sephiroth would be enough to take that stock. So, good on Stroder for finally finding it, but good on Ekidona for managing to stick out for so long. Get a bunch of damage and finds that explosive flame, ties the game right back up.
Another thing about Ekidona that I like to see is that she is really good at manipulating her opponent to be where she wants them to be off stage. You know, to land into that explosive flame, to possibly cheese out stocks with it. She is super good at doing that. Ooh. But speaking of really good pressure in that position, Stroder, there are a few better. And Ekidona, whatever option she tried to throw out, was just hampered immediately by Stroder.
Yeah! That was a good old-fashioned 0 to death right there. Stroder, not even getting a flashy string, just time and time again throughout those interactions, calling out Ekidona, and now Ekidona very much on the back foot, needs to get something going here, but Stroder is not letting off the gas pedal. You see these empty hops just threatening something like a short hop back air, just not letting Ekidona breathe at all. There's so much pressure being exerted just by Stroder's movement. It is, it's a little suffocating there for Ekidona.
Yeah, and if you look at the player cam, you can see Ekidona reeling back with every hit she sustains. I mean, being at this much of a disadvantage is super bad for a player's mindset, and it only makes the threat of Stroder even scarier. You know, Ekidona being one of our youngest combatants, I think the youngest in the tournament series. You know, even for every qualifier. You know, young players tend to struggle with having mindsets, especially when they're dealing with adversity. And we're going to be seeing the counter pick coming out from both players. The Wolf Peach will be the matchup we're seeing now. And, you know, the fact that Stroder forced Ekidona to switch off of their main and play their secondary is kind of telling.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen Ekidona's Peach before. You know, I am a fan of Peach players in general, so I'm hoping this will work out. So far, though, Stroder is still in the driver's seat on this small battlefield counter pick. Here's something, though. Ekidona gets a cute little 50% there. Just about ties up the game, although still at a slight disadvantage. Oh, yeah. God, those short hop backers are nasty.
Yeah, I was going to say, you know, one Peach combo is all you really need to even up the match. But Wolf is a tried and true top tier. And look at Ekidona rushing in with that dash attack. Pulls a Stitch Face, isn't able to use it very much. But Wolf is consistently really good at spacing with those back airs. It does everything it needs to. It has a strong hitbox, kills, does a lot of damage, and it also auto-cancels on the ground. So it is really good for hard to punish.
These down airs! That seems like some counterplay that Ekidona actually has thought about before. Great tech there from Stroder, but down airing Wolf Flash seems like such an easy edge guarding opportunity, and Ekidona is using that dare to its full effect.
Yeah, but if Stroder figures out the timing and avoids it, that could be a monster punish. That Wolf Flash is super strong. If you hit the spike hitbox, you're insta-dead if you're off stage. At high percent, you're dead even no matter where you are on the stage. And, I mean, it's a really good move. I see a player from New Jersey, Lemon Tea, actually whiff punish with that move. So, I could see Stroder getting a lot of mileage out of that if he figures out where Ekidona's going to be.
Yeah. Back to an even game. I do want to say it seems like Ekidona has a habit of neutral getup, and Stroder is taking advantage of that, going to be finding another stock from her just off of a raw fair into dare read. Yeah, that is one thing that I've been noticing. Ekidona has been doing neutral getup the past 3 times. Off stage from the Wolf Flash, still manages to survive, but 25% is nothing to scoff at for a missed edge guard opportunity.
100%. I mean, oh, dude, Ekidona needs. Oh! No! All right, well, that's going on Twitter.
Yeah, just got that
man.
one combo that you need. Yeah, Ekidona just been playing super scared around the ledges, and Stroder takes full advantage of that, gets one good punish on Ekidona's DI.